This is Ken Mercer of Mercer Moments in American History. Today's program is called the Merry Christmas Bill. Merry Christmas Bill is a piece of legislation that was passed, and it clarified that your sons and daughters and your grandchildren, do they have the right and freedom just to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah? Is that okay? What about the teachers? Very timely at this time of year in December, when we're coming upon the end of the semester, where they have end of semester parties. Again, are your children, do they have the freedom, the right to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah? The Merry Christmas Bill. My name is Ken Mercer. I'm known as the Minister of Education, and I want to begin today by giving a shout out to three special people. First, Representative Dwayne Bohack of Spring Branch, Texas. That's just outside of Northwest West Houston, Spring Branch, and Senator Robert Nichols of Jacksonville, Texas. They were the members of the House and Senate who brought this bill forth, and I'll tell you why it came forth. And a good friend of mine, a wonderful man named Jonathan Saenz, he's the president of Texas Values. You can find that at txvalues.org. Again, txvalues.org. You can read all about this bill, the history, and why it came about. Now, why did it happen? Well, I'm going to give you a real scenario, make you the parent or grandparent. Let's say, again, it's the end of the semester, the fall semester, the December end of semester parties, and you being a good heart, I want to bake cookies for all the kids in the class. So you're up all night, and you're baking cookies. Maybe you have trees of green icing, snowmen with white icing, maybe, bells with red icing. And you make a bag for every child in the class, at least 1 dozen, that they can take home when school lets out. They can have cookies to eat for them and their family. You also make them for the educators. And you even make extra bags for other kids or other teachers, or maybe the cafeteria workers, the janitors. You just want to bless other people. So you're up all night baking those cookies. That morning, you carry a box in there of all the bags of cookies. You walk into the school office. You tell them what you want to do. Are you ready for this? And you're told you cannot give out those cookies to your child's classroom. Why is that? Hold on to your seats. Those cookies are a violation of our constitutional separation of church and state. I kid you not. That's a real scenario that happened in school districts across Texas. Now, we have 1,200 districts, independent school districts, but it happened in places throughout Texas. And obviously you and other parents were concerned about that. Then you found out that the people at the highest level, what I call the educrats, the education bureaucrats, not the classroom teachers who are close to the kids and close to the parents, but those who are far removed, put out memos to all teachers saying, you cannot say Merry Christmas. You cannot say Happy Hanukkah. Can you believe that? And then you found out the children decided for their end of semester project that December they wanted to write letters to our soldiers, men and women in uniform, serving overseas. But guess what? A mandate came out. Children, you cannot say Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah in the letters to those soldiers. Has the world gone crazy? Well, what you should do, you should contact your state representative, Dwayne Bohack, and your senator, Robert Nichols. And firstly, you have someone who has a great microphone, respected man, Jonathan Saenz in Texas Values Organization in Texas, and they got to work. Now, you want to hear the good news or the bad news? Well, the good news is they passed the bill in Texas. They passed the bill that it's okay for your children, your grandchildren, and the classroom teacher. It's okay to say Merry Christmas. It's okay to say Happy Hanukkah. That's the good news. You want to hear the bad news? We had to pass a bill that says it's all right to say Merry Christmas. It's okay to say Happy Hanukkah. We're not talking about some third world country. We're not talking about some Marxist, socialist, or communist country. No, we're talking about a place called the United States of America. That should never happen in our great country. Let me encourage you to ask your school board, your state, what are their rules? What do they have in place? And I encourage you also to go to txvalues.org. They have a website there, a form you can fill out and share your experience by your school, by your city, by your state. What's happening there? What's happening with Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah? Let me end with two quick things. I'm encouraged. Let me encourage the new administration coming in. At this time, it's the President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. Let me encourage them to send a message, maybe throughout America. Hopefully, it'll be okay again at your malls, grocery shopping, pumping gas. Let's make it okay to say Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah once again. Maybe we can do that. And finally, let me leave you with just two quick messages. Are you ready? Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.